Welcome guys to another video. Today we're going to play Spot the Difference. This is called Spot the Difference. We're going to look at the two different pictures and try to find the difference between each one. And we're going to learn kitchen vocabulary at the same time. So let's take a look at the two pictures. As we can see, there is a panda. There's a panda standing in the center of the kitchen here. And the panda is wearing an apron. So this is an apron. It is a white apron. So for some reason, the panda is wearing an apron. Because when you're cooking, it's good to wear an apron to stop food getting on your clothes. It's a white apron, and the apron has flowers on it, I believe. There are many other kitchen utensils or cooking utensils around the kitchen. All over the kitchen here, there are lots of cooking utensils. There are some cooking utensils over here. There's some cooking utensils over here. There's cooking utensils everywhere. And there are many different kinds of cooking utensils. Lots and lots of different types of cooking utensils that you can have in your kitchen. Every kitchen has, cooking utensils in it. This here, which is hanging down, this is called a whisk. So this is a whisk, and a whisk is used usually for eggs. Most of the time, you can whisk your eggs with the whisk here. At least I usually use a whisk for eggs. So there is a whisk hanging down. This one, I think it is a spatula. So spatulas are good. Maybe if you are cooking eggs, frying eggs, you can use the spatula to flip the egg over. Spatulas is another type of useful cooking utensil. So we have a whisk, we have a spatula. This one here, I think this is a chopping board. Obviously, a chopping board is used to chop things. Usually you use a chopping board to chop your vegetables, onions, tomatoes, any kind of vegetables. You can chop all kinds of vegetables on your chopping board, right? So this is a chopping board, and I think this chopping board is made of wood. It's a wooden chopping board. This is a wooden chopping board. Down here we have the sink. So we have a white sink here. This is where you wash your dishes. If you do not have a dishwasher machine, you can use the sink. And every sink, of course, comes with a tap that you need to turn on. So you need to turn on the tap to get the water come out. So we have a whisk, a spatula, a chopping board, sink, tap. We have an apron here. And then over here, we have the oven. So this is an oven. Here you can bake things in the oven. On top of the oven, we have the stove. Usually you fry things or boil things on the stove. So we have the oven and the stove. So take a look at these pictures. Can you see the difference between the picture on the left and the picture on the right? Can you see the difference between the two pictures? Let me see here. Okay, the first one is easy. The apron is different in the two pictures, okay? So the apron on the left is different from the apron on the right. The apron on the left is white and it has flowers on it, but the apron on the right is pink and it has this cute little thing. I don't know what this is exactly, a cute thing. So we can see the aprons are different in each picture. The apron on the left is very different from the apron there on the right. Okay, what else? What else is different between these two images? Okay, I can see that the oven is different between the two images. So there is a different oven on the left compared with the oven on the right. So the ovens are different. The oven on the left is white, and the oven on the right maybe is gray. Maybe it's white or gray. I can't tell, but either way, they are two different types of oven, right? Two different kinds of oven. There's one oven on the left, another one on the right, and they are both ovens are different. Okay, so we got two different aprons, two different ovens. What else is different between these two pictures? The whisk is the same in each picture. The spatula is the same in both pictures. The chopping board looks exactly the same, so there's no difference with the chopping board. The sink, I see the difference. There is a difference between the two taps. So the tap on the left looks different from the tap on the right. So it looks like we have two different taps here. I almost did not see this. This one was hard to see, but the tap on the left is definitely looks different to this tap, which is on the right side. So we've got the oven, the apron, and the tap are all different. Okay, so what else is different here? The stove is the same on both pictures. So in both pictures, the stove has a maybe a cooking pot or maybe a frying pan on top of the stove in both pictures. So there's no difference with the stove. So what is the last difference? This is hard. Okay, I've seen it. Take a look at the cooking pot here. So the panda is holding a cooking pot in both pictures, but on the left image, there's a brown, something brown in the cooking pot. But on the right image, there's something orange in the cooking pot. So there's a difference between what is inside the cooking pot in both images here. So there we go, guys. The four differences are the apron, the oven, the tap, and the cooking pot. So four differences between the picture. So there we go. I think that is everything. So thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.